All right, guys, welcome to the channel. Let me get this chat up real quick. We'll go over the longer term, and then we will go over the shorter term and see what's going on. I hope everyone's doing well today. I hope you made some profits, and I hope you've actually realized some profits. So always remember, there's no guarantees in the market. Once you get into profits, at least move your stops into a little bit of profit, maybe take some off the table. Thanks a lot for joining in. Don't forget to smash the likes, guys. Help this video get out there. If you're on your mobile, click out of the live chat for a second, smash that like button, and get back in the chat. And if you are on YouTube TV, over in the bottom left, hit more options and then select that thumbs up. Let's take a look at what's going on. So long-term time frame, or not long-term, medium term, I guess, if you look at the big picture. But we had been looking at this rising broadening wedge in the daily RSI, which we did get our rejection just like we thought, and did get some down motion. Will we continue to the downside? That's what we're going to talk about today. Make sure you stick around for the whole video. We're going to make some changes in this chart. As you guys know, this has been the chart we've been watching since May with the Elliott wave count, 5 waves down being A wave, looking for B wave up. We are looking for the bottom of A wave now. Could it be finished right here? That is a possibility. We are going to move this down now to this target here, which would be around 26.3 range. Actually, let me straighten these out real quick. We're going to do a Fibonacci retracement from wave 2 to wave 3, back up to wave 4, and we're going to get our next targets, and I'm going to show you why I still think we're going down further. Hold on one second, guys. Something's going on over here that I need to silence. Okay, sorry about that. So anyways, let's get back over to putting our Fibonacci retracement from the wave 2 down to the bottom of wave 3 and up to wave 4. We'll take this target off here too now. We're going to bring this down to this area. Now, these would be the places I'd be looking for a bounce. My first area is around this 23 or 26.4, somewhere in that range, 26.5. I also have a target, if you guys have been paying attention, right here around this between 25 and 27.2, which is the golden pocket zone. But let's get back over to this chart. So these are the areas I'm looking for now, guys. And reason being, we did drop past this 0.382 fib. We did get a bounce off it this time, but I still think there is a good possibility we go down to these lower levels. And I'll explain why as we go through the video. But as of right now, these would be the targets I'm looking for. Now, does that mean we can't bounce back up a little bit? Of course not. Markets do not move in straight lines. Get out of those small time frames, guys, unless you're a professional trader and you're scalping. I stick in the 4-hour and up. But anyways, so let's look for, are we getting some divergence? People are saying we got some bullish divergence on the daily here. It does look like possible exaggerated divergence, so we may get another punch up to retest this again. That's possible, so something to keep an eye on. Wyckoff method, as you know, everybody and their brother thinks they're a Wyckoff pro now, but anyways, we did have our distribution phase here, and people think this is accumulation. Remember, guys, you can only use Wyckoff in the daily, not in 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours. It's for the daily. Anyways, I believe we're most likely in redistribution phase. We've talked about that. I don't have the pictures up right now. If you guys are interested in trading, check out my favorite exchange, PrimeXBT. Links down below. Also, if you go over to my channel, there is a tutorial, PrimeXBT tutorial right here. Definitely check it out. Shows you how to use the margin, shows you how to copy trade. And you can use my promo code SAVVY50. That'll get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus to use towards your margin. Savvy25 will get you 25% off of your trading fees. All right, let's take a look at what's going on here. So, like I said, Could we come back up and retest this 40 or 34, 350? Possibly. If you guys remember, I said if this is going to turn up and rally up, it's usually when this 55 and 200 touch, we have a fake out and a run up. So that is a possibility. I don't think it's likely, but it is possible. Something to keep your eye out for. Let's take a look at the 4 hours. So in the 4 hour here, we did make hidden bearish divergence, which is lower highs in the price action, higher highs in the RSI. Has that played out? Possibly. Let's see how this day, or I'm sorry, this is the daily. Let's see how this daily closes before we make any decisions on that. Taking a look at the 4 hour, do we have any divergence? Yes, we do. Let's take a look at it. Right here is our divergence, higher highs. What is going on with that? That's not what I meant to use. I'll get into the chat here in a few, guys. I just wanted to show what I see going on right here. So we made higher highs in the RSI, lower highs in the price action. That is hidden bearish divergence here in the 4 hour. If you guys aren't familiar with divergence, check out my wife's webpage down below, inkyyourimage.com. Get your cheat sheet. We're going to be making some more cheat sheets, so keep your eyes out for that. But now we could get a down move down here. And if you're a fan of the RSI, we could get a head and shoulder or inverse head and shoulders here on the RSI going for one more push up. How high would that be? We will take a look at that. If we do get a push up, most likely we're going to make some hidden bearish divergence here. What we do, looking for targets if we were to break up here. I'm going to try to cover all this for you guys. So when you ask questions and I don't answer them on Discord or anything else, it's because I try to put them all in the videos. That's why I make the videos. So all my thoughts are on the video, so I don't have to type them out 50,000 times a day. So anyways, these would be the areas to look for a retracement if we're going to bounce from here before continuation down. Be 32.2, 32.8. And then we have the golden pocket right here at around 33.6. That's probably the highest I would see it go if we get the bounce here. Could still go to the 0.786. Another way to look at what's going on here. We're going to zoom into the hourly. Let's do that. Well, I did want to show this chart too. This is all looking bearish. Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin here. Still, nothing has changed. Here's my wife's webpage, inkyyourimage.com. Definitely check it out. Like I said, links down below. She does have a crypto section here, and that is where you can get your coffee mugs. And remember, guys, she could put anything you want on any of this stuff, not just what you see. Literally anything you want. Definitely check it out. But the mouse pads are right here. Good idea if you're new to trading. It's nice to have a cheat sheet there. Also, if you don't use a VPN, I suggest you do, even if you're not trading. I do have a VPN, pure VPN link down below with an awesome discount. I think with my discount, you pay like $2.88 a month. So definitely worth checking out. But all right, the hourly, lower highs in the RSI, higher highs in the RSI, lower highs in the price action, hidden bearish divergence, once again, in the hourly. That doesn't mean we go down forever, but in the hourly. And if you guys had been watching the videos, I don't know where my targets went. I don't know why. Oh, probably because it was in the 4 hour. Let's put this on the 4 hour. And there's the targets for this breakdown that we were watching of this rising broadening wedge. First target being 27.8. I still think we could be headed there. If we break this, then next target would be around 23.55. And yes, there is enough room in the RSI for that to happen. We did get some bullish divergence here on the 4 hour from this low to this low, lower lows in the RSI, higher lows in the price action. So a little bit of bullish divergence. Now, as you can see, this red line here, that is a major resistance zone, and that's going to be around that 32.6. We talked about that a minute ago, which also lines up with the 21 EMA. That's very powerful there. Then we had the 55 up around 34,000. I don't quite think we'll get up that high if we do bounce, but in the medium term, no matter what happens, again, small time frames will get you wrecked. As in the 4 hour, I'm still looking for us to come down and test these areas. Again, guys, it's my opinion. Make your own decisions. Don't base your decisions off of any YouTuber, any Twitter people, anything like that. Oh yeah, follow me on Twitter if you would. It's at CryptoSavvy1. And that's pretty much my thoughts for now. Let's look at the DXY. DXY got the bounce we were expected. We're still getting resistance at the 200 EMA around 91.89. I do believe we do get another push up here. We've talked about that. We've put the target in, and basically looking at this as a bull flag. Should get us back up to around the 93.5, somewhere in that area. Gold looks absolutely horrendous. We did get a sell signal on the daily. Silver, absolutely horrendous. Sell signal on the daily also. XRP, haven't looked at that in a while. And we're still bouncing on that trend line here, but I am looking for a 20-cent XRP if Bitcoin does take its dive. That's what I'm looking at, guys. So I'll get in the chat, see what you guys are thinking. Curious to see and hear your thoughts. You need a VPN for Prime. Yeah, and like I said, no matter what, you should be using a VPN just for safety. Hide your IPX address. It keeps you away from hacking also. This guy giving straight tooths. I have saved money. After finding his channel, it's time to face the facts. Staying in denial costs you money. Oh, yeah. Remember, we could still see a huge bounce here, but I think it'll be just a bull trap. Once we confirm this fifth wave, I think that's the 5 waves of A, and then we get B up to possibly 50 to 55,000. That being in August or September, ending in that time frame there before starting the C wave down to possibly sub 10,000. But if at any time we pass this green line, break it and get support, then we could be going to the new all-time highs. So that's not out of the question. I don't think it's likely, but again, if we break this green line, then we could be going up to see new all-time highs like everybody is expecting. But I am not expecting. Mohammed Ender, Savvy's army is growing. Thanks, brother. Thank you. And thanks to all you guys, all the new subscribers. There's 860 people in here, 878. Guys, please scroll down. I will show you how to do it again. If you're on your computer, scroll down here, smash this like button. And if you are on mobile, your phone or whatever, click out of the live chat for a second, scroll down, smash that thumbs up. Don't forget to tick your notification bells too. That'll get you notified when I post your new videos. And make sure to turn your notifications on in your YouTube app. But as of right now, guys, these are my thoughts. And everything seems to be playing out beautifully, following the charts. Like I said, if we do get a bounce off this fifth wave and this being a wave, we are going to get a bull trap or a big rally up to like the 50 to 55,000 range, in my opinion. Now, once we get into that range, I would be very cautious. I will be looking to short the market there, but I will keep you updated. So make sure you tune in. If my thoughts change, I will let you guys know. Best crypto channel on YouTube, without a doubt. I love your teaching style, bro. You're killing it. Thanks, Luke. I appreciate that, brother. Subscribed. Thanks, breadwinner. What you call on the indicator you are using on the right side for volume. That is the VPVR. If you guys don't have a trading account and you want to start, practicing with charts, there's a trading view link down below. Also in my affiliate links, all my affiliate links down there give you some kind of bonus or discount. So check them out if you need any of that stuff. Go ahead and get it there. But trading view is free and you get like 5 indicators or whatever. But if you want like that one, the VPVR, that is in the paid version of TradingView. So studio looks awesome. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it, man. And guys, I apologize if I miss your questions in here. It's hard to keep up with the chat and keep up with what I'm trying to talk about. So just to let you guys know, but my wife is going to start helping out with that. She'll be, writing down questions and whatever and throughout the video so we can catch up and I can try to answer as many questions as possible. Dami's Crypto says, send me crypto. Have you used the VPVR yourself? How do you use it for yourself? I just use VPVR to help look for support and resistance. It does a pretty good job of that. Like I said, we have some major resistance here at 37,000. One other thing, I've showed this before on the bigger chart. Let's go over to that. Right here, if we zoom in a little bit, this is the daily chart. And this area right here, the 9,500, is a big, huge volume spike here. So I would expect if we are in the bear market after that test of the $50,000 to $55,000 range coming back down, if we do that, that's funny. But anyways, if we do continue down after that into next year, I'm looking for about the 9,500. Will that happen? Who knows? But as of right now, the way I'm looking at the charts, that does look like a good possibility. Michael Saylor must have been one of those that disliked the video. Maybe he did block me on Twitter for just posting a truth. All I did was posted this right here. Oh, no, that ain't it. This right here, the $1 Billion Losers Club. Think your stock losers were huge. Imagine being one of these guys. Michael Saylor was the absolute biggest loser of 2001 tech bubble. And his chart, if you want to see that, if you take a look at his company chart, if you are taking advice or anything from anyone with a chart that looks like this, that's a bad idea, guys. Just my opinion. You can have your own. Again, guys, I always just tell you guys my opinion. They're not facts. They're not 100%, crystal ball stuff. All I'm doing is showing you my opinions and how I get them. And hopefully you can learn how to read charts yourself and maybe you see something different. But I'm just telling you what I see. Do you think that the updated F 2.0, I'm not even going to read that any further. I don't. Type, guys. 1,000 people and only 421 likes. Gee, thanks. I appreciate that, guys. I would appreciate if you did hit the likes. That does help push the video out to YouTube. That's what helps channels grow. And people always say you should have more followers. Well, you can contribute. It's totally free. Just hit that thumbs up. Where can I get your cheat sheet for divergence? On my wife's webpage, there's a link down below. Inkyourimage.com right here. And the cheat sheet is right on there. It's just a mouse pad cheat sheet. So you can keep it at your computer. One other thing I want to talk about is this dollar index, the DXY, overlaid on the Bitcoin chart. I've pointed this out. Every time we touch this top trend line on the dollar tops out, DXY tops out, Bitcoin bottoms. The dollar bottoms on the bottom trend line, the dollar bottoms, DXY bottoms, Bitcoin tops. DXY bottoms, Bitcoin tops. DXY bottoms, Bitcoin tops. Just something to keep in mind, guys. Definitely keep an eye on that. If you look at the weekly MACD, it is crossed over bearish pretty bad. That's about it. Excuse me, guys. So are we going to get this little push up? Possibly. Watch for the 8 EMA on the 4 hour. That's going to be around 31.8, or no, I'm sorry, 32.2 range. And the daily, where is the 8 EMA? Those of you that don't use the 8 or the EMAs, I suggest you check them out. I do have tutorials over here on my YouTube channel right here. Just some, they're older tutorials, but the information's good. I have about 4 of them in there, along with my BYBIT and PHEMEX BT trading tutorials that you can get the links to either below. BYBIT gives you, I think, a $1,600 bonus. PHEMEX BT is giving a 50% bonus of whatever you deposit into your trading account. Let's look at the daily EMAs. We're going to zoom in here. And the daily EMA, 8 EMA, is right around 33.5. So that will be another area to watch. But remember, we have this 0.5 fib at 34.4 also. But we've been opening and closing candles below it. So again, guys, I'm still looking for these targets before upside. At least 27.2. If you look back here, using our Fibonacci extension, looking for around 26.5. But again, there's nothing to say that the fifth wave can't be over here because we did pass the third wave. So it is possible that we go up from here for that bull trap. So be aware of that. Be careful. Yeah, just be careful, guys. Again, nobody knows exactly what the markets are going to do. And if they're telling you they do, you may want to be careful with that. Let's see if this ends up closing the 4-hour with this bearish divergence, or if we close up here. If we close above 31,990, that would invalidate the hidden bearish divergence here on the 4-hour. The move point. Hey, Savvy, you mentioned that we could also free fall lower. If that's the case, when the next level, some 25, do we need to look at for bounce? If it bounces below that 23.5 area, you're starting to look down towards like 1800 and somewhere in that range. And remember, well, I'll talk about that in a second. When I buy, it goes down. Thank you for the super chat, and thank you for the super chat, Moo. I know it's not what you believe, but if we were in accumulation phase, where would it be at on the daily chart? I don't have that pulled up right now, but if you look at accumulation and distribution, they're almost identical, guys. You have to learn to look at the volume. I'm not going to go over that in this video, but volume is so important. You never hear anyone talk about the volume when they're talking about Wyckoff. But if they're talking about Wyckoff and not the volume, they probably don't have a clue of how Wyckoff works, because volume is 80% of it, not just the lines on the chart. What EMAs are important? It all depends. A lot of people say different things. My personal EMAs, check out my EMA strategy. Like I said, it's on my YouTube page, but the 8, the 13, the 21, the 55, and the 200. They are Fibonacci numbers. That's why I like them. 255 EMA daily touch, so we expect a pump. Like I said, a lot of times you'll see that. It's not guaranteed, but they have crossed. It could be, if we're going to get a pump, it would be soon. I'll put it that way. But in my opinion, I don't believe we're going to get a big pump. We may get another bull trap, suckers rally, but a big pump, I don't believe. But again, if we do, and then we come up and we blow past this 4130, then we could be in B wave already and 5 wave be done. Until a break of that, I don't believe that that is what's happening. Mohammed Enter, hit the like button. Savvy is no joke and gives no hype. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And when I say I appreciate that, I really appreciate that. And thank you for the super chat, brother. Shorts, pack your bag. You're going back to McDonald's. Travis Morin. That's funny that you say that. Travis Morin, are you from Erie? Just out of curiosity. But anyways, this chart is playing out beautifully. Like I said, I had it drawn in since over here in May. And if you were watching... Oh, Canada? Okay, I thought you were someone else. But anyways, if you guys were watching way back on March 24th, you can go back and look at my video from March 24th. I drew this trend line in along with all of this and said we would most likely be topping out at 63 to 64 if Wyckoff was going to play out, and that's exactly what happened. And that was around 50, let's see, March 24th. So we were around... 56,000, 54 to 56,000, somewhere in that region when I drew this out, and it played out beautifully. And literally, I have not touched this chart at all since then. I wish BTC touched 25,000. Lowest price in a few days. earlier 28.9. Lowest price for a few days earlier 28.9. Messy at will. Is SHIB recommended for long-term hold? I don't recommend any alts for long-term hold. That's just me. You can have your own opinion. Your conviction and dedication to your TA is admirable. I guess you could say stubborn too, but the fact you've stuck with these targets and trends without changing is outstanding. Thanks, man. Yeah, like I said, people always ask, what do I think today? What do I think today? Well, my opinion has not changed. I don't do emergency videos because I get all my thoughts out on my videos during the day. The emergency videos are just for clicks, guys. I don't do that. I try to do 2 streams a day. On the weekends, probably less likely I'm going to be doing 2 streams, but during the week I try to do at least 2 streams a day. Usually one in the morning between 8 and 9, Monday through Thursday at least. Friday sometimes maybe, but guys, you got to take time out sometimes. Can't stare at the charts all day, all the time. Litecoin's getting major resistance here, just by the way. Afternoon, Savvy. Hope you're well. Right on. I'm good. I hope you're good, Mark. Baxter, what's up, man? Yo, Sav, do the divergence go off wicks or closes? You go off the candles when you're looking for divergence in the RSI. The RSI follows the body, not the candle. Always use the candles, not the wicks, when looking for any divergence. You don't think Ethereum for long term either? I do not. Personally, I don't like Ethereum. I think its code was written by a 5-year-old and it can't be repaired. Budmaster Savvy, we're in a bull market. All right, bud. If you say so. If you say so. Is it not possible that AB correction where you have 1 and 2? Is it not possible that the AB correction are where you have 1 and 2? No. And that's why I had a target in here, the one I just moved at 30, what was it, 34 something, which would have been, if this was a 1-to-1 extension, I would have looked at that as ABC. It's not. It came down to the 1.618, came back up for wave 4, and then now in wave 5. So no, I do not think this is a ABC. I think this is a big A. We may get a B and then a C. Leveling up. Thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate it, man. Bryce said Bitcoin's going to 5,000. I love your job in Puerto Rico. Thanks, Lewis. Can I get a mouse pad that says says that about Ethereum? Sure, you can get a mouse pad that says anything you want. She can put anything you want on that stuff. Savvy is best in the space of plenty of moon boys. What are the chances of a bull trap? I just went over that for the beginning of the video. I think if we hit the B wave here, is going to be a massive bull trap. People are going to get super bullish, screaming 100,000, 200,000, $1 million Bitcoin, and I think we're going to come back from there. Guys, you got to pay attention to traditional stock markets. We've been talking about this forever. There is huge bearish divergence here. Let me go into the weekly. Guys, if this happens, I don't think we're going to see a recession. I think we're going to see another Great Depression. Higher highs in the price from way back here in 2018 to now. And if we look at the RSI, lower highs, major bearish divergence. Even the smaller one here with the green or yellow line, whatever the hell it is, January 2020 to now, higher highs in the price, lower highs in the RSI, bearish divergence. At what level you expect the bounce? Go back in the beginning of the video, bud. I've already talked about it. Savvy, I think we will not have B wave. We're going down to 20K before a pump. It's a possibility. But if you guys remember, if you were here in 2017, 6,000, everybody was saying it would never break. It's not going to break. You're going to bounce from there. Bull market continue. And we cut through 6,000 like butter. And once it broke hard. 20,000 could be the new 6,000. So be careful, guys. Just be careful. There are no guarantees in this market. None. This is all still pure speculation. New York will make within 30 minutes and they will dump everything. We'll wake in 30 minutes. It's Saturday. Good updates on Twitter and more playful. Right on. Yeah, guys, a lot of people think I'm just being offensive and mean on Twitter. I'm playing on Twitter, guys. It's fun. I like pushing people's buttons, and I have fun with it. So if it seems like I'm being an ass, you can think that, but I'm just having fun. All these people screaming bear trap incoming. Flash crash in the cards today. Savvy is true. We are not, I say, not all George. Damn, I got to get Twitter now. Yeah, man, check it out. Like I said, I may not be as active over the weekend here. There is 1,500 people and only 687 likes. Guys, I'd appreciate if you hit the likes. That helps YouTube push this out there. It doesn't cost you anything. It's a great way to support the channel. Doesn't cost you a thing. Scroll down right here. Go under the video if you're on a computer and hit this thumbs up. If you are on your cell phone, exit the chat for a minute. It'll pop up, hit the thumbs, and you can get back in the chat. If you are on YouTube TV, down in the bottom left corner, it says more options or more something. Click that, and it'll let you give me a thumbs up. El Salvador, China down. That's how they manipulate the market. It was all in the charts. You keep saying manipulation. Well, how in the hell did we see this before it happened? It's all in the charts, man. I don't pay attention to news. I don't care about the news. Great wall decoration. Where can you buy those? I got them at the, what was it called? The Wall Street Prince. The Wall Street Prince, I think it's called. Tether bubble gonna pop. Yep, that's what they've been saying. And I don't doubt that. Tether, I never trusted Tether, never will. Infrastructure bill good for crypto. I don't pay attention to the news, but I just watch the charts, guys. Savvy, are we looking at a possible last little pump to 34? Just wanted to see your thoughts. Yeah, I just talked about that. It's definitely a possibility to come up and retest this 0.236 fib. Or if we go over to here, 34, right around 34,350 area is the 0.5 fib in the bigger picture, which is possible. No guarantees. We'll see what happens. What other coins do you hold besides Bitcoin? I don't hold any coins. I only have 2 Bitcoin right now that I trade. That's it, and I take out my profits every week. BTC USD, yes. What would confirm the B wave? Well, let's go back over to here. So this is 5 waves down. The B wave should look something like this. It should be 3 waves up. And in each one of these waves, you'll have 5 little waves. And then you'll have 3 waves in this wave. And then 5 waves in this wave. And then 5 waves down. Is how I would see it. And this B wave, if I'm correct, this B wave would be ending in October or September. And that would be a giant bear trap. Everybody will get, I mean, look how bullish people get with a after this huge drop, we get a $1,000 rise and the bulls are going crazy. They think it's the bull market's continuing. Well, what do you think they're going to do with this? They're going to scream and start guaranteeing $100,000 Bitcoin again, and then people are going to get absolutely wrecked. Charlie Hatch, hey Savvy, what's good? Percentage to put your stop losses at? It all depends on what time frame you're trading. You try to get in at resistance if you're shorting, and then once you confirm it's going down, it's always good to put your stops in at least break even, and then if you break a resistance level, you can move your stops down to just above that resistance level. And either way, that way you don't lose a lot of money. The key is to keep from losing money. So people that put their stops way far away and just enter trades all over crazy, don't understand what they're doing. That's how you lose money. And like I always say, guys, instead of putting in a bunch of money and trying to get rich quick off of trading, that's not how it's done. You will go broke. If you can't put in $10 and grow that $10, how in the hell are you going to put in thousands of dollars and grow that? Think about that. Learn what you're doing before you really get deep into trading. Start out small. And if you're getting really emotional in the market, I tweeted this morning. If you're getting super emotional and your emotions are all over the place, you're probably playing with too much money. Like and share with as many people possible. Knowledge is power. Thank you. It was in the Netherlands, government calling out for the ban of Bitcoin. All right, guys. Thanks for joining in. Like I said, it's Saturday. I just wanted to do a quick update and kind of chat with you guys, see where you guys were at, and let you know where I'm at. And thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate all of your guys' support. Make sure you share the videos when you're around. And don't forget to smash that like. Leave your comments down below. Check out my affiliate links down below. And I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Don't forget to follow me, CryptoSavvy1, or at CryptoSavvy1 on Twitter. Thanks again, guys. I appreciate it.